Hi guys, this is Dr.RAYLEE here. I want to show you how you can shrink your enlarged prostate by complementing your medication with simple but effective natural remedies and eventually getting off with those medications. The prostate is located between the base of the penis and the rectum, and it plays an important role in the production of seminal fluid for reproduction. It is also involved in hormone production and the regulation of urine flow. And it is a common knowledge that as we get older, our prostates are likely to get bigger as well. But before I give you these natural remedies, I want us to look at what is behind the enlargement. What is behind your enlarged prostate that affects or potentially affects your urination, usually called benign prostatic hyperplasia, that is BPH. There are basically two major processes when it comes to hormonal activities, that is anabolic process and catabolic process. And anabolic has everything to do with building up something, and catabolic is breaking down something. So when your prostate enlarges, it is obvious that you have these anabolic processes going on in your body. So if you want to tackle the issue of an enlarged prostate, we first of all have to look at the anabolic hormones in your body that could contribute to the enlargement and find foods high in these anabolic hormones. Now, these hormones include number one, prolactin. When you get increased high levels of prolactin, it can definitely increase the size of the prostate. The other hormone is insulin. Then we have estrogen, and estrogen increases the size of the prostate and also increases the release of more prolactin, which will also increase or enlarge your prostate. Then we have DHT, or the androgens, and they are powerful forms of testosterone. Then we have also growth hormone. Then IGF-1. IGF-1 is an extended version of growth hormone. Then progesterone and cortisol. So these are the hormones that are involved in the anabolic process and can potentially enlarge a man's prostate. And so if you have all these hormones in large amount or in higher amounts, then they can potentially increase the size of one's prostate. Having known these hormones, the question will be, what foods contain high amount of these hormones, or what food trigger your body to produce high amount of these hormones? When we find out, then we can cut off or cut down their intake as men to reduce our risks and also shrink our enlarged prostate. So what are the foods that contain the majority of these hormones we just listed? The first food is milk and milk products. It is a powerful anabolic substance converted into cheese, butter, kefir, and yogurt. And milk contains the majority of these anabolic hormones. So you need to go off or cut down your intake of milk, especially the commercial ones. The second food is high carb diet or sugar. You have to get off them and go on a ketogenic plan or a natural organic sugar. Then the second or the third food is estrogenic foods. That is the flax seeds, the tofu, the sesame seeds, the soya beans, and their products. Cut off or cut down this intake so that you reduce your risk of ever having an enlarged prostate or also shrinking your already enlarged prostate. Alright, so having given you all these foods that can trigger high release of these anabolic hormones in your body, let's look at the 7 natural remedies that can help you shrink your enlarged prostate. And the first is sour palmetto, and you have to take it without milk. If you are taking milk, please don't take sour palmetto, or if you want to take sour palmetto, please don't take any dairy product, okay? And the second food is pumpkin seeds. They are really great for shrinking a man's enlarged prostate. Then we have green tea. Green tea is one of the most powerful teas for shrinking a man's prostate if it is enlarged. And then green tea is an inhibitor of the enzyme that converts testosterone into DHT. And I recommend Ceylon green tea for you. If you don't get that, any other green tea is also recommended to help shrink your enlarged prostate. And you have to be taking it every morning. It can be once a day or twice a day. Then the fourth food is zinc supplement. It helps with your testosterone, also helps shrink your large prostate. Then we have fresh tomatoes. Fresh tomato is one of the best vegetables to shrink a man's enlarged prostate. That is, the lycopene is a great antioxidant in that tomatoes that helps lessen your risk and also contribute to shrinking your enlarged prostate. Then we have the cruciferous vegetables, especially beet tops and beetroots, kales, and the other dark green vegetables. They also help to shrink a man's enlarged prostate. Then lastly, we have intermittent fasting and keto diet. Now remember, no one remedy is enough and it has to be in combination. So at least as much as possible, get 5 of these remedies together and you'll see a significant reduction in your prostate, and hopefully get off your medication while you live on these remedies for the rest of your life. Hey, if you like this video, kindly give us a thumbs up by tapping the like icon you see right on your screen, and also bring in your comments and share this video with all your loved ones, especially with the men. Hey, always remember that God wants you healthy. Your health, your life.